I need to announce that from now on, I'm going to imagine the hook of this book as the Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. I don't care. Hi guys, welcome back to another reading vlog. I am on my bed, laid, because I just came back from the gym. I ate and I did shower, and now I'm going to start a new book on my bed before sleep. That's a perfect plan, right? For a Friday night. I came back with a series that I was missing to bring here, that is TikTok Made Me Read. Basically, this past weekend I selected all the books that I saw on TikTok, and I have to say that my criteria here it's pretty average. Like, there are books that I instantly felt like, oh my god, I need to read this, and there are books that I was like, maybe one day, and well, who knows, maybe the time has come. For example, this one that I'm going to read right now, that is The Never King, is a romance, maybe a dark romance, I don't know. It's fantasy. It's a Peter Pan and Wendy retelling, and I'm pretty excited. But for example, I had no idea what it was about, and like 90% of the books on this list, I have no idea what they are about. I just see so many books on TikTok, and I save them all, and I don't remember about them. I just don't remember. That's why I decided to create this series, because I need to read the books that I see and that I think I'm going to like. So I'm going to read the synopsis for you guys if you don't know this book, so we can talk a little bit, and I'm going to start my reading. Sorry for the dog, the neighbor dog. It's going to be here sometimes. Okay, so I got the description on Storygraph, and I went to read it for you. The stories were all wrong. Hook was never the villain. For 2 centuries, all the darling women have disappeared on their 18th birthday. Sometimes they are gone for only a day, some a week or a month, but they always return broken. Now, on the afternoon of my 18th birthday, my mother is running around the house, making sure all the windows are barred and the doors locked. But it's pointless, because when night falls, he comes for me. And this time, the Never King and the Lost Boys aren't willing to let me go. So... I didn't remember what it was about, but like the instant that I read this synopsis, I was like, yes, please. Also, I need to announce that from now on, I'm going to imagine the hook of this book as the Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. I don't care if the author give me another description. I don't care if he's not attractive, which I think he is for the beginning of the synopsis, like Hook was never the villain. I am already predicting something about this book. Like I'm predicting that maybe she will fall in love with Hook, and like maybe he is going to save her from a situation, and they will have that, kind of, I don't trust you, but you saved me, and now I own you something, and they start to, build something, etc. So I'm predicting things, and I am imagining already Hook as Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. I don't care if in this book he's different. I don't care. And that's it. Now, let's go for the reading. I come back when I have something to say. Good morning, people. So I'm at 13% of the book. Basically, we are following Winnie, and her mother was kidnapped by Peter Pan when she was 18. But after that, her mother went crazy, so she knows nothing about it. Just that when she turned back, she went crazy, and because of that, they moved from city to city trying to avoid Peter Pan, even knowing that it's impossible because for what they say, this is something about their family, the Darlings, and Peter Pan always kidnapped a girl from the Darling family when she turns 18. So, like, Winnie always thought that her mother was crazy because of that, like, because she didn't believe in the story, and she lives on medication, so she thought that was just a hallucination of her mother, and until the day that Peter Pan comes for her. And there is a scene completely amazing, like when he comes, he say, like, he grabs her and say, like, we can do it in the easy way or the hard way, and her mother, like, tries to get her and etc. And Winnie is like petrified. And when she finally finds her voice, she was like, and he was like, I'm waiting your answer. And she, like, wakes up and say, like, the easy way, obviously. And he's like, obviously? And she's like, yes, why I would want the hard way? And I was like, that's so relatable. That's so relatable. Like, why like, if I face, which I hope I never do, but like, if I face a situation like that, why I would want the hard way? So yeah, so relatable. For now, like, I don't have strong opinion about nothing, to be honest. I don't know if I'm really interested in the story, but I keep going. I stopped last night in the part when she wakes up in Neverland. So I think now we are going to know exactly what is going on. We had a glimpse of kind of an explanation of why Peter Pan kidnaps the Darling woman, and it's something relatable to the island, like he needs to save the island, and for that he kidnaps the woman, but like we don't know how is that connected. And he said that the island is dying and all the curse happened because he fucked one of the Darling women. So I don't know how is that related. Probably I would discover soon, I hope. And that's not much for 10%, but like it's a short book, so I think I can end pretty fast and come here and give you my thoughts, my final thoughts. A little detail that I forgot to mention is that when she arrives when she wakes up in Neverland, there are two boys in the room with her, and she starts to analyze them and say, like, how hot they are, how much hot they are, and they seem so strong, and she starts to fantasize the type of trouble that they can bring her, and like doing that, like someday maybe if the opportunity appears, we can do something, you know, maybe. And they are twins, and she starts to say, like, I never were with twins. And I was like, I mean, I understand that a woman needs to fight with the tools she has, but you were kidnapped. You are in a very dangerous situation right now when you were thinking about hooking up with twins. I don't know if I like it, but let's see what happens. Hi guys, I finished The Never King, and I was going to prepare like a whole like pretty video with me, you know, but actually there's not many things to say, so I just finished, and I wanted to come back here and say everything. Basically, I rated 2.75. I don't know why I keep trying with these books. I think TikTok doesn't know my taste. I think maybe I'm following the wrong people, and I don't know. This is the third book that I get from TikTok, and it doesn't work. I think it's not for me. I think TikTok is not for me. So guys, my problem is that this one actually was, like, it was not bad, but at the same time, it was not good. Okay, it was not good because I mean, it was not good for me. I understand the appeal, but it doesn't work for me because I'm a reader who likes romantic romance. I like slow burn. I live for the tension. I breathe for the tension. And here, there's no romance, there's no tension, there's no anything. So, and there's no story. We barely have story. We have a slight mystery of where is Peter Pan's shadow, but like the problem of his shadows, it's solved like this, like completely easily. Yes, it's a series, so obviously there's more to happen. And also, if you remember the beginning of this video, and if you have read this book already, you must be laughing at me so much, because where is my Captain Hook? Where is him? Is in the next book? Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to read it. Where is my Captain Hook? I imagine I created a different story in my mind, totally different, and like there's no Captain Hook. 190, 100 and I don't know how many pages, and no Captain Hook. Where's my Captain Hook? I know that the author didn't promise me a Captain Hook, but I imagine it, and now I want it. But if he's in the next book, I don't want anymore because I'm not going to read it. So yeah, like there's no many things to say. The book is funny, at least. Like I really like Winnie. I think from the protagonists of all 3 books that I got from TikTok, that was Powerless, Priest, and now The Never King. I think Winnie is the one that I like most, but it was not enough for me to really enjoy it and say like, okay, this is a good book, because it's not that good. It's not that good, guys. There's no story. There's just hot scenes and spicy moments, and that's it. And the problems are solved like in a blink of an eye, and that's it. And so yeah, I don't know why I keep trying. The series will continue, obviously, but I don't know. I hope that one day I come to this channel and say like TikTok was right, but not today. So yeah, I don't know what else I can say. Like I don't know. Thank you for watching this vlog. I was super excited about it in the beginning, but yeah, it was kind of disappointing at the end. I hope to see you soon. I hope to turn back here with another video soon. I don't know if I'm sure I'm not going to read another TikTok book, because I have another stuff to read. But please click on the like button if you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed yet, and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye bye.